Avoiding certain foods can be hard, especially when they are specifically designed to taste good. But here's the catch: a lot of the foods we are told we shouldn't eat might not actually be all that bad for us. In fact, what is deemed bad for you might be totally different than what is considered bad for someone else. For example, you might have the idea that things like dairy and gluten are not good for you because you can get upset stomach or develop headache after eating them. It's important to understand that foods like dairy and wheat are common allergens and some people don't tolerate them well, but that doesn't mean they are bad for everyone. But while every person has a completely different body and foods they might negatively react to, there are some foods out there that are still worth trying to generally avoid. We are talking about the ones that either don't offer much nutritional value for your body or in some of the most worst cases actually pose a healthy risk to you. It is what you know about which foods you might want to consider staying away from according to experts. Number 1 is fruit canned in syrup. The reason this type of fruit is so yummy is sugar, sugar, and more sugar. When a fruit is canned in light syrup or heavy syrup, that means that sugar has been added to the fruit. Fruit is plenty sweet on its own, so you don't need any added sugar with it. That said, if you like the convenience of canned fruit, here is some good news. There are canned fruits out there that are not housed in that syrup mixture. Just make sure to read the ingredient label to make sure a product is canned either in 100% juice or water. Number 2. Low-fat peanut butter. Nut butters are great for you, in large part because they contain beneficial unsaturated fats. But when you start to take out the fat in peanut butter, you not only lower the amount of healthy fats that you are getting, but may also end up getting a product with extra sugar and filter ingredients. A good rule to thumb when buying peanut butter: it should be natural and it should only have 3 ingredients as on its label: peanuts, oil, and maybe a little bit of salt. Number 3. Tilefish. Fish is a good staple to have in your diet, but it's best to aim for eating low mercury, fatty seafood like salmon and sardines, which also have beneficial omega-3s, EPA, and DHA. But one fish you might want to avoid ordering when you are out at a seafood restaurant is tilefish, which is high in mercury, something that can actually cause poisoning if eaten in too high of a concentration. Number 4. White flour based cereal. Yes, those sugary sweet breakfast cereals are delicious, but look out for whether they are made with white flour. These type of cereals are low in nutrition and high in refined carbohydrates, which means that they don't fill you up and they can cause a spike and drop in blood sugar that in turn can contribute to low energy, mood swings, and carvings. Instead, opt for a high fiber cereal like bran flakes. Number 5. Juice cocktail. Don't let the word juice throw you off. The word cocktail indicates that a juice is mixed with added sugar. This is unnecessary and added extra calorie to your day. So instead of choosing a sugar-rich juice cocktail mixed to start your morning, opt instead for 100% fruit juice if you really want to indulge. Number 6. Packaged donuts. Similar to those white flour-based cereals, donuts are usually made from refined carbs, which do not provide you much nutritional value. Donuts are also usually deep fried, making them high in trans fats, which can rise your LDL bad cholesterol and lower your HDL good cholesterol. According to the American Heart Association, this doesn't mean you need to avoid refined carbs and the donuts that come with them. Altogether, it just means your health will thank you for indulging in moderation. Number 7. Packaged butter-flavored popcorn. Butter-flavored popcorn is made using artificial butter flavoring, which can cause inflammation in the body. Plus, if you are popping it at home in a microwavable bag, those bags are packed with chemicals. Instead, if you are able, try popping popcorn at home in a pot on the stove top rather than using a mass-produced bag. When we make popcorn at home, we have control over the ingredients. Number 8. Instant noodles. A good rule of thumb: when something has the word instant in its name, it's likely something you are going to want to try to avoid. Whenever I see the word instant, they are doing something to the food to make it instant. They have probably stripped it down and taken away a bit of the fiber and the stuff that we actually want. Plus, the amount of sodium in instant noodles is extremely high, and they contain what is called monosodium glutamate, which has its own set of problems. It is a flavor enhancer that is used in a lot of cooking, or a lot of restaurants will use it, and it is an addictive substance, so we keep going back as a repeat customer. But with it, it can increase hunger and cause us to eat more, which definitely leads to obesity. Number 9, artificial sweeteners. Yes, as counterintuitive as it might seem, you definitely want to try to stay away from artificial sweeteners. Usually people in the past have said, instead of eating refined sugar, let's try to diet soda and artificial sweeteners and all that stuff. But artificial sweeteners can actually be worse for you than your typical refined sugar due to its potential health impact and unknown risk. It's better instead to try eat regular sugar in moderation. Number 10, table salt. We are all prone to sprinkling a bit of salt on our food before we eat it here and there. And while a little bit of salt is okay, it's better to try and opt for sea salt or Himalayan salt over your standard table salt. That's because table salt has been bleached and stripped of its natural minerals. Plus, it's high in sodium, which can cause inflammation. Number 11, microwaveable rice. It's easy, yes, but microwave rice is often teeming with sodium. Some of those products can have 800 to 900 milligram of sodium in one serving, and because most of us will definitely eat the entire bag, that quickly adds up to being over 2000 mg of sodium in just one sitting. The problem with that, the American Heart Association recommends eating no more than 2300 of sodium per day, which is about a teaspoon of salt per day. So with just one sitting, we have nearly reached a day worth of sodium, which can make us feel bloated, weighed down and lethargic. Number 12, low-fat ice cream. Don't jump on the pin-size trend just yet, especially if you have digestive issues. That is because low-fat or diet ice cream replaces sugar with sugar alcohols, which when consumed in excess can have a laxative effect on the body. And if you have a sensitive stomach or digestive tract, you will feel those effects even faster. Sweet tea. Tea by itself has plenty of health benefits, but when you start adding sugar to that tea, it starts to avoid out those upsides. Sugar-sweetened beverages are high in sugar and don't provide much nutrition. Plus, many research studies have shown that regular consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages like sweet tea can contribute to causing obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. These are the foods you should avoid taking daily because of their low benefits and high harms to your health. If you like the information, make sure you like this video, subscribe our channel, and please press the bell icon button. Stay healthy and safe. See you soon in the next video.